Hi. Update time. I finally multi-modded my helm so that I can hopefully get rid of this, or get the corrupted max resist craft, and to get a belt. Also corrupted my belt for a nice moon speed. Like I showed before, I have a better belt. This is actually almost what I want. The chaos resist is nice. All of the remotes are nice, but it's missing the most important mod, which is increased flask effect. I need the flask effect to get +1 resist from Taste of Hate, and I need it to get extra resist from Matsuri's Promise. So I need to get. In other news, I did a Aberrants Manor. How the fuck did I get the cards? Well, like, how did I get the map? Well, there's a divination card for that, called the Mayor. You see Aberrants Manor. You can get it in Ivory Temple, or you can also get it from Armored Strong boxes. So you could do ambush, which I did a bit. And what I ended up doing is just basically alking every single Armored Strong box. And I got the card from there, like the cards. I was running the Guardian maps. Speaking of which, done over 80 now. I have like 22 Shaper sets. And yeah, from the Shaper I also got the sword. Not the sword, but yeah, so while I was doing my Guardians, I was just slapping in 3 sextants, and whenever I got any of the Strongbox sextants, I also tried to proc bountiful traps, and then I used ambush for extra boxes. And I think I got 2 div cards from maps that were actually ambush with a Strongbox sextant, so that's nice. And you know, I don't see my, like, I don't have my Guardians anymore as a completed. That's fine because I eldered my Toxic Sewer. The reason why I eldered Toxic Sewer and not Underground Sea, well, I actually had Underground Sea at first, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to sustain running it, so I'd rather run T11 Underground Seas, and I started removing T11 maps. And the plan right now is to remove all T11s. T16 is already removed for the Toxic Sewer, and then I'm gonna remove T15 Lava Lake, Kargas, and Basilica. But I'm probably gonna keep these 2, and the reason for that is that I'm gonna keep the Elder Influence around here, and since the strongholds are bugged, so if I complete a stronghold in a yellow map, it's gonna go into a red map of the same quadrant. So if my Elder Influence is not here and it's here while I run a lava chamber from Stronghold, the Stronghold can go here. So it could go into Sunken City or Reef. I don't think it's just like +5 levels. Like for example, if you did our Ruinous Stronghold, then it goes +5 into T13. I vaguely remembering getting a T15 Stronghold from doing like a low tier map, like lower tier yellow. So the idea is to just maximize the amount of ore charge I get while not needing to remove these 2 maps in case a Stronghold goes there. Because I want to keep doing the Strongholds because of the Sextants and Horizon Orbs and whatnot. But yeah. Though, if I were to keep my influence like this, and then just spread it here, because I can flip-flop my Underground Sea here, I can flip-flop Armory, which I can sustain, but yeah, I can flip-flop Orchard easily here, while having all of this map, like these maps, influenced. If these maps are influenced, when I do a Stronghold here, it cannot go in here. So you can kind of evade the bug by just having the Stronghold unable to spawn because it's already Elder influenced. So I don't know, I might try it. Like, that's like 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 maps. That's a minimum of 15, 16. That's quite a bit of maps. So that means that I would have to be very careful on the amount of Elder influence I have, because then I would spawn an Elder and it would likely be here, and then eventually it will get out, and then they turn into Shaper influence maps, and now there's a chance that the Stronghold could spawn here. So it's not really consistent. So I'd probably just gonna have them unlocked, so I'll run them if the Stronghold spawns there or something like that. But yeah, I am still only around 500. I'm 510 now, and the reason for that is all of this from here all the way this shit here, all the way to here, is just pen, just fucking pen. I spent like 120-130k or something like that sulfide, just trying to find a way to go down. As you can see, I had to go up. I was like at 508, and I had to go all the way to 494 back to get back down. And now it's looking like I'm gonna get. There's some weird bug, by the way, with you see, I just discovered these by doing this, and now pay attention to this. This is shown right now, and now it's not. Now you see me. Come on. Let me show it again. It's weird. Now it doesn't show. There we go. I don't fucking know. But yeah. So it looks like I'm getting all the way to 515 at least without no signs of pen. So that's really good. And there's no pen in here. Oh well, this doesn't actually go here, but from here. Fuck, here. There doesn't look to be any pen. So looks like I'm gonna be able to do the progress. So that's nice. But back to the belt. So, from the Pyranus Manor, I didn't get the flask, but I did get the boots. And I did find the Queen of the Forest some days ago. So I'm gonna do Fossil Farmer, because I need to get Chaos Resist. I'm only at 13 positive Chaos Resist with my flask right now. It goes a bit more high, like up when I respec this node into this, and then hopefully get the flask effect belt, which I'm coming now. So I need to farm Aberrant fossils for more chaos modifiers. So here I have mods on a belt. Okay, so it's like, you know, all the more normal mods, and then with Aberrant I get chaos resist, and I also get a chaos resist during a flask effect. That's nice. But there's a lot of prefixes. So when it comes to suffixes, I want at least one chaos resist roll, and I need a T1. I need this mod. It has to be at least 8. So there's like what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Minus this because I can't get it because it's too high. There's so many prefixes. So I might actually... I'm probably gonna just spam some Aberrants and hope for the chaos resist. But I might also just do pristine. Oh, okay, so no more armor or ES. But now we are increasing chance of getting this, and we're increasing chance of, like, you know, flask and then life. So the chances of the flask effect actually coming goes down. So I might toss in a dense, and now it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the chance of getting the flask effect goes up. I still have the chaos resist here, right? And then I would just mastercraft the life. Hopefully get flask charge gained or flask effect duration. That's like what I'm hoping to. But as you can see, it needs pristine and dense and aberrants. And then I probably need to use aberrants on amulets as well. So I need to get a fossil farmer, because chaos damage is starting to hurt me a lot already in delves. Like the degen from the zombies hurts a bit, even though I do have reduced damage taken from damage over time, chaos resist against damage over time, reduced chaos damage taken from caustic crown, and then I have reduced chaos damage taken. So my pantheon is just to reduce chaos damage taken pretty much. The increased recovery rate of life doesn't really do much because I'm always burning Righteous Fire. So yeah. But I do get a boost, like if I hit cast with damage taken, Immortal Call, and at the same time or within 4 seconds, or wait, within whatever the duration of this is with them change, like a second or something like that, around a second, I can get a bit of boost. Well, 50% to my leech and regen. So, and my like a heal over time from the flask. But the recovery rate doesn't really do much for me. Shock is like completely useless because I'm immune to shock whenever a flask is up. But the reduced damage taken over time helps a bit with Blood Rage and Righteous Fire, and then you have the chance to avoid lightning damage. So I guess that's nice. There hasn't really been upgrades to my gear, other than that I crafted a random, double damage scepter, and it has a lot of extra spell damage too. But I really feel like the Explode, especially with all the global scaling I have, does a lot when it comes to clearing. But when I was doing Guardians, I sometimes swapped for this because it just made it a bit smoother. Speaking of those, I had no issues doing Phoenix, I didn't do any Chimeras, but with good Chaos Resist, I think Chimera would actually be the easiest if I had like positive 50 resist or something like that, which I don't have right now. But all of the others were kind of easy. Out of these three, Phoenix definitely gave me the most issues, because it reduces my max resist, which means my Righteous Fire does more damage to me, and so on and so on, but I didn't really have too many major issues. But I prefer to kill most of the time with the Necro, because the Tukohama Sparta Skelly is just like completely destroy everything. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna be leveling the Fossil Farmer. Actually might have started after this video. There's the 420 Blazed Sword I got from the Shaper. But yeah, I don't think there's really much else I was supposed to talk. Oh, actually, from the previous skill tree, I did a bit of change. Well, it's a very minor. I just dropped life to get Whisper of Doom for double curse. I cast when damage taken and feeble, and then I'm applying the temp chains, right? Next level, and I'm getting curse effect because it makes the other effects on cursed enemies expire 30% slower. It buffs that, right? Like 10% curse effect gives me extra 4%. So it's pretty damn strong. So next level, I'm probably just gonna take that node, and then I'm gonna respec these 5% nodes into here and get another 5. And then probably just gonna grab life and then eventually respec this into another 10%. Because it helps a lot. It helps a lot with my flask sustain. And it gives me also, longer uptime on Wall Righteous Fire and Wall Blade Vortex. And I think if I hit the 600, I'll probably do like an actual quick guide, but just showing the betas of it. But most of the things are already discussed in the videos, so yeah. I think that's pretty much all about it. Just trying to upgrade this guy to get to 600 plus delve, and then, well, then the Fossil Farmer for that, and then that's just gonna push delve, I think. And probably around like 21. Hopefully I reached these two both with this character, and then I'm just gonna probably do some of the easier challenges and maybe transfer to hardcore, like the trade league. Honestly, I don't know at this point. There's a guy who's almost at 800, I think. In it's all self-found hardcore Delver, I think. Oh wait, no, 724. So that's pretty damn deep. So I'm gonna be very happy if I get past the 600 mark. So get here, but obviously I'm gonna try to get here. I'm expecting not to get that this far though, unless I get like some crazy fucking gear. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's everything I had this time around. Hopefully next update is gonna be around 600 though. Or at least like 550 plus.